Well, hey folks, Back Out Flyers RC out here at Dave on Park Field. We're Club 4747 AMA. And this is the 80mm free wing A-6. We're going to Truder. We're going to take it up, have a little bit of fun with her. We'll go over rates and everything after the flight. Now, this one has the Free Wing brand of afterburner in it. Alright, control surface check. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Flying in the high rates. For this particular plane, you do not need to use takeoff flaps. Landing flaps, yes, but not takeoff flaps. Because she already sits at a higher angle anyways, and she gets up off the deck without any issue. This one's been crashed a couple of times and put back together, and I'm not the best at painting them, so kind of creative in the painting. Alright, so here we go.
Landing flaps.
Yeah, I don't. I come around.
Gotta be careful. You get too slow, she'll drop a wing. This is actually really good practice if you're going to fly with an F-14 and you want to fly with, because this has, when the wings out on the F-14 and wings on this one are very similar in the way they react. So good practice for the F-14. Slow roll. Bring it on.
Knee down. Landing flaps.
Oh, there's a jet wash. Literally, jet wash. We got enough for one more. Not jet wash from the motor, but jet wash got washed. All right, here we go.
Landing flaps.
You won't be in the grass, but that's okay.
Flaps up.
All right, we're dug in. I'll have to go get it. To share the rates, I just flew in my high rates. We have 15 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer. The rates that I just flew in, aileron are 85% with 30% expo. Elevator, 85% with 30% expo. Rudder, 100% with 30% expo. Now, flap settings, flaps up are negative 100. Takeoff flaps are negative 25 with a 2% down elevator, but you don't really need takeoff flaps for this plane. And landing is a 15% with a negative 8% down up elevator. Actually, they're up elevator, both of them. That's 2% on takeoff and 8% on landing, and they are actually up elevator, not down elevator. Forward programming, my AS3X settings. Gains are at one-time gains. Roll, pitch, and yaw, 40, 50, and 60. Priority, all at 140 and roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with heading. Stop lock, 35, 35, 35 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing with release rate, and like I said, the gains are at one-time gains. Let's check our battery real quick. This one has the FREEWING brand double-sided afterburner in it. And 17% left, so it's a good thing we stopped. I'm flying with the tanks on, and I went through a lot of water, making the plane a lot heavier. So we'll push the battery a little bit. CG on the plane. I'm sorry, I don't remember the numbers. It'll be in the description of the video. This plane unfortunately is discontinued, and she is absolutely filthy now. There's retracts are instant. So, and the retract roll, but if you can pick one up, pick one up. They're good flying planes. Unfortunately, like I say, they are discontinued now. But there you go, folks. That's the first flight. We'll swap batteries, get you a bonus flight. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, bonus flight with a FREEWING F-86 80mm. F-86, sorry, A-6 Intruder. I hope I wasn't saying F-86 last time. A-6 Intruder. Like I said, you don't use takeoff flaps, because she takes off naturally on her own, really quick actually.
Well, no, that's all I do.
Okay. This time we're flying without the tank. that one.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 2 minutes.
Now, let's check.
Landing flaps.
There we go.
Flaps up.
Having to fight the crosswind across the runway now.
With a little bit more time, and I'll get everything set.
Yeah.
Landing flaps.
All right. Got our light on our feet. And this one also does not have reverse.
Pump secured.
All right, we still have 35 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer, but
Flaps up.
time to move on to something else. That was the bonus flight. Get your battery report on the 4000. 4000 HRB. Not bad, 30% lift. So really, 3.5 minutes you're pushing. 3 minutes really for a 4000. You get a full 3.5 to maybe 3 minutes and 45 seconds on a 5000. Real quick, I don't know if I showed you battery placement in the initial flight, but basically got like 3 or 4 finger links in or widths in from the front, and that's the kind of, you see right there, that's where the 4000 fits. Got an AR631 back in there behind it with an antenna going down and out down the tube actually. But there you go, that's the FREEWING A-6 Intruder. FREEWING, you made a huge mistake by discontinuing this plane. Bring it back in a 90 or in a 70 with lights and suspension. That'd be great. It'd be an instant buy from me. All right, well, y'all have a good and God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and A-6 Intruders, mothball fleet style. Bye-bye.